Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be just doing a full moon spread for you guys, since it's supposed to be a really intense moon with the Cancer moon in Cancer, and this last full moon of 2018. So also called the cold moon because it's happening in December and right around the winter solstice. So it's just gonna be a pretty heavily loaded emotional moon. So I just wanted to do a reading for you guys and see where we're all at. So this is just going to kind of be a general reading. It's not a specific sign, but I am going to do sort of like a moon full moon spread. So first I'm going to see where we're all at with this full moon. So let's go ahead and see the first card that comes up. Oh, wow. Okay, well, two cards came up, so I'll use both of these. So for where we're at, which is so symbolic, is the Wheel of Fortune. So that is so fitting for a full moon. So this is like a time of a lot of changes, a lot of karmic resolutions, a heavily loaded time of like unexpected events, and maybe expected events, but things that are really going to get things in motion. Things are really turning, things are really changing. Obviously we're entering a new year, but where I think a lot of things are going to emotionally come to the forefront with Cancer, with the moon being in Cancer, and maybe a lot of people are going to have a lot of like revelations. We might be getting communication from people that there were like heavily loaded emotions tied to. So I think just expect the unexpected is the feeling I'm getting. So the second card I have is a Four of Cups reversed. So this is sort of what needs to be seen right now. So I feel like with the Four of Cups, it's a card of disinterest and boredom and sort of rejecting and pushing away. With the Four of Cups reversed, I feel like there may be a newfound interest of some other party or you. There may be a new spark of emotion towards something, especially like I said with the Cancer. And I feel like, so with that Four of Cups energy of like kind of like closed off and pushing away, I feel like there's going to be an opening. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting with that card. So I'm going to pull a card for what needs to be released right now. If it doesn't come out, I'm just going to pull the card. Okay. So what needs to be released? Wow. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So I kind of feel like this aligns with the Four of Cups reverse, where there was like a disinterest and kind of like a boredom and a lack of satisfaction. But I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is a lot about your interests and your craft and your skills and your passions and working on them. So I feel like there's been a period where you felt really stifled, maybe creatively, or in terms of like your identity and like really being true to yourself. But I feel like this is going to be released. So this period of sort of like feeling lost and not knowing what to do and how to harness your skills and passions, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of clarity with that. So see what should be called in right now. Okay, cool. We've got Four of Wands. So I feel like this is a very clear message. that needs to be, Four of Wands is like the celebration card, the unionship, the happiness, the joy. So I really feel like, I know you guys maybe have felt like, you know, December's been really hard for a lot of people, and I feel like it's just this kind of, even though it is like Christmas and there's like this expected feeling to be happy and joyful, a lot of people actually feel really sad and conflicted, and it's winter, and it's kind of like that that like somber energy. So I feel like whatever ways you guys can find to have joy, to have celebration, to look at you know, the things in this year that maybe where destiny was like on your side, or you felt like things really actually helped you even though maybe they were really hard. So I feel like just to call in, like, use even more like high vibrational words and like a high vibrational communication. So just really try to be mindful of what your mind is focused on, and try to shift your gears towards the positive and towards like joyful things. So let's see what intentions can be made for this full moon. Okay, so I got 2 cards, so I'm gonna do, okay, so 4 of Swords reversed. So like, I feel like you guys have had this time of rest and recuperation and recovery, but I really feel like it's time to kind of like grow, like come out of that and stop being so like in your heads, and like take some action. I feel like it's time to kind of get out of that contemplative space and put things into motion with whatever you've been thinking about, whatever you've been focusing on. So, and then with the 3 of Wands reverse, which is like a 3 of Wands is like a confidence, this kind of like extroverted kind of energy, but it's reversed. But I feel like for this placement of the spread I'm doing, it's actually about what magic can happen. So I feel like if you guys have felt sort of like that Wands energy has been stifled, I feel like with it being reversed, it's saying that it can turn around, and you guys can have this like really powerful 3 of Wands energy where you're connected and you're vibrating high, and there's a lot of energy coming in and energy putting out. So overall, I kind of feel like we're going, even though we're still in the dead of winter, with this full moon, we're kind of like coming from this place where we've been sort of like resting and hibernating. And even though we're not in spring and things aren't starting to bloom, I still feel like the message I'm getting is to try to cultivate that like spring and that sunshine and that summer vibe within you, and to try to find things that bring that out and like give you that life force. So whether it's like yoga, Reiki, meditation, even just like looking at the moon, getting in nature, but something that creates more of like this high vibrational energy, because I feel like we're kind of convincing ourselves like because it's winter we need to like hide out, but I feel like this moon is telling us that we can actually come out from that like darkness of winter. So that's my full moon spread for you guys. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in January. Thanks. Bye.